1, 2, 3,
4. Truth Chasers, jodecideion, the one, motherfucking genius. Now this clip with you guys, man. A big shout out to Gideon, also known as Apox is Free, creator of the Truth Chaser series, where he compared video game football games from Madden to the new Backbreaker. Big shout out to him. I love his style, I love his presence. Hey, I love that New York accent, man. Big shout out. There'll be a link right here in the video. Check out his page if you want to see those videos. I'm kind of buying this style today with this video, and it's basically I want to bring forth and expose some of these misconceptions about Nintendo fans and the wonderful Gamecube era that we haters like to go back to and point out as being the best time for Nintendo. People who hate the Wii hate the idea that Nintendo's brought in a lot of new gamers, aka these so-called casual gamers, and with them they brought in new styles of games. The party games has been reinvigorated. You know, people are making a lot more party games now, a lot more user-friendly games, also known as casual games. And so people like to say that the GameCube era was the way Nintendo should have did the Wii, making all these great games, you know, all these hardcore manly great games. Well, check this out. The other day, I redid my collection because I'm getting 2 new games today. Tiger Woods 11 for the Wii and my Mega Man Zero collection for my DS. And so I redid my little collection wall, get everything look all nice and sexy, you know, all real clean and everything. And when I did that, man, I just noticed that the GameCube era was really, really bad if you're a Nintendo fan. I mean, check that out. Let's do that again. GameCube, Wii, DS. What you have here is 5 years of being in the market, and me being an avid gamer, a person who like to buy games, and there are games I just buy just to have them as part of my collection. I was only able to come up with 54 GameCube games worth buying. 54. And in that 54 collection of games, about 7 of those games were collection based. Basically retro games they threw on a big old disc, and you got all of them together, as in the Sonic Gem collections, the Mega collection, the Mega Man and Mega Man X collection, Midway. You see that? Even Nintendo did it with their whole Zelda collections. They made 2 of them. Pretty sad. So far my Wii, I have a total of 81 games. And yeah, it suffers from the same fate of having collections and constant sequels and even port-ups from other consoles. But still, 54 in 5 years on the market, and 81 after only 4 years. Okay? We're getting a lot more games. And if you're an avid gamer, someone who knows what you like, you can find 81 must-buys for the Wii. Okay? Believe me, I try to find everything I could on the GameCube. That's all I could find. On the Wii, we're in year 4, and I'm still finding new games to buy. There's still several games that I don't own that I need to pick up. So the Wii generation is probably the best generation we had since the Super Nintendo. Okay? Don't let the haters fool you. I'm looking at my DS collection. It's only 2 games behind my GameCube collection. And that's just because I don't buy that many portable games. But still, just rarely buying games, I'm 2 behind my whole collection of GameCube in 5 years on the market. Okay? So people, right now is the best time to be a Nintendo gamer, because we're not getting all the love we deserve, but we're getting a lot more love than we had in previous generations. Misconception 2: we gamers don't buy third-party games. In my GameCube era, I bought 54 GameCube games. Out of that 54, only 22 were first-party Nintendo-made games. The other 32 games were all third-party. Third-party companies didn't make that many games for the GameCube. So think about that. Now I have the Wii. I made 81 games. Out of that 81, 31 are first-party Nintendo-made games. That leaves 50 games for third parties. Third parties have made a lot more games for the Wii compared to GameCube. Yeah, there's shovelware, but still, they've made more games for the GameCube, for the Wii than the GameCube. Even for my DS, 52 games, only 25 being Wii, 25 being Nintendo, and 27 being third party. The point is, and believe me, that's a lot more games to buy. The point is, when third party put in effort to make games for your platform, odds are you will buy those games when the first party games are not around. So a month Nintendo doesn't make a game, I end up buying a couple third party games just because I want something new to play. If third parties will make more games for Nintendo systems, they have a better chance of us buying them and a better chance of making money. You see, they do that a lot for the HD consoles because they're not really afraid of their first party content, except for maybe Halo. But other than that, they feel they can make a game and sell just as good or even better than the other guys' first party content. Do you think, Red Dead Redemption is afraid of God of War 3, or if GTA is afraid of, Killzone or something like that? Hell no. They know they're gonna make some money. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 ain't afraid of anything. It'll go head to head against Halo, Resistance, Killzone, Mag, all that stuff. They're not afraid. But see, on the Nintendo platform, you have to go against Daddy. And most of the time, you can't beat Daddy. No matter what you do. Unless you make games Daddy don't make. So third parties, if you're smart, if Nintendo's king of the platformers, king of the party games, you need to focus on that manly stuff. And do it the right way, okay? Work with the strengths of the Wii. Work on sports games we're not getting. Work on action games we're not getting. Work on fighters we're not getting. I'm telling you, there's a crowd there that will buy it. I'm not gonna speak for the new gamers because they don't know any better. They haven't been properly trained. But I'm speaking to you regular gamers who've been gaming for a long time. You know what's going on. You know what the deal is. You're just not doing your part. If you send a positive message to these third parties, maybe they start showing us even more love. So what we learned today: the GameCube era wasn't that great. The Wii era is probably the best we've had since the Super Nintendo. If you make it, they will buy it third parties. And also, I don't buy that many PS3 games. This is the one. Truth Chasers. Peace.